Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Hoarders Delight mod pack with me, Tryonus. Before I get started with today's episode, I want to take your attention, please, and go and visit Mntdewmania's channel because she is starting up a new charity challenge, which is called the Tin Can Challenge, and there will be a link on the screen, probably on the top left. Now last year she did this, and she did this for the homeless, where she played Arago or something like that game with the circles, and you ate other circles or something. I can't remember what it was called, quite honestly. She did really well in it, but this year she's doing it a little bit differently, because what she does is actually going to be giving something for the cats and dogs, which actually need some help and support as well for those charities. I hope I've explained that right, Mountain Dew. Give me a kick up the backside if I haven't. But like I said, the link should still be up on the screen. Click on that. Go and watch her video introducing it. She can explain it better than I can, and go and give us some support. Best of luck, Mountain Dew. I hope it all works out just as well as it did the last time you did it. So, right. Anyhow, now that's out of the way. Let me show you what I've been up to, which isn't a right lot. Got some rubber trees, got a dog oak sapling, load of oak wood, and a load of spruce, and I made myself a little cave entrance, basically, just to keep the baddies out. So yeah, inside I've been busy and hard at work. You may notice I've been using an iron pickaxe, and I've got a very destroyed iron chest plate. I did have a full set of iron armor, but that kind of got destroyed. Unfortunately, I have died a couple of times since the last episode. But yeah, I've kind of done a little bit of work. So yeah, we'll start over here and we'll come back to the main bits in a bit. So here we have a cow. I was going to call her Betsy, but I think that's a bit too common. But I have finished with her. She can be released very soon. I've collected all her milk. Also made this rancher to collect the milk, and a couple of furnace generators, which are very nearly out of power anyway, just to actually collect her milk. So we're all nice and safe. There's nothing else down there. Got a couple of chandeliers, and I'll tell you about them in a minute. Sugar canes on fertile soil, so I can plant them very much a lot easier. There's no water around here. There's just, and you can see they're all planted next to each other, so I can get quite a bit here. Here we've got a few Jeremys and chickens. I don't know which one's Jeremy yet, but I'm sure he'll show himself eventually. And I've got a few eggs and feathers. So yeah, that's a nice, simple, vanilla way of doing things with a little bit of AFKing on the server. Just 4 hoppers with some carpets laid on top, and they're all directed into this chest, and as you can see, it's now overflowing. So really I need a system now where I can get rid of the eggs and keep the feathers, because that's one of the quests, is to keep feathers. So yeah. Over here, a couple of farms, a couple of wheat farms, cotton, and some carrots. Nothing too spectacular here. In this chest, basically the same thing. Got a few items that I can plant and do things with. Made a couple of Steve Workshop's production tables. There's one here, there's one over there. Got some blueberry bushes. Got a bog standard cobble farm maker here. Lava on one side, water on the other, cobblestone in the middle, with a transfer node with a world interaction, and it goes directly into my deep storage, so I can make as much cobble as I want. I'm also making lava, which is part of the X-Nihilus, or however you pronounce it, mod pack, and I can just put stone in there, and that will give me, and it'll cook down into lava. So yeah, no problems there. The opposite to this slot is making water, which is again a transfer node with water on it. This is a liquid transfer node with another world interaction, and they're feeding into the oak barrels, which I'll come to why I needed them in a minute. Over here we have a automatic sieve, which I've been collecting a lot of goodies with for resources to help with the mining situation. Got some dark oak, some clay, spruce wood. I'll come to these in a minute. Wood chest, random chest. We've got Bones here and his new friend. These are all. These aren't Bones. I need a name for this guy. I keep thinking Bones and Bob, but or even Bones and Kirk. Maybe Kirk. You know, go after the Star Trek theme. Let me know. I have a good idea for this guy's name, but I'm just going to keep like one of each head. So obviously I need a spider's head and a enderman's head, a witch head. Maybe even try and get some of the other mobs and do a Star Trek theme thing. So maybe Kirk and Bones here. Yeah, Spock could probably be the enderman. Sorry, I'm going daft. Anyway, yeah, I've got my machine set up. Added another furnace generator just to help with power, because I've also got this pulverizer here, and I've been doing a few minings and resource collecting and cooking down charcoal for power, which is brilliant because of the spruce wood trees that I've got, because they give me near enough 5 or 6 stacks at a time. I've got loads in here, as you can see, 26 stacks of the things plus another 51. So yeah. Oh, by the way, these are thermal expansion caches. I love these things. I'm going to try and use oak drawers as well, but I do really like these. I don't know what it is about them, but yeah, just one of my favourite storage systems. As you saw, I've got some cocoa beans. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Cocoa beans growing, and yeah, that's pretty much it, really, in a nutshell. So yeah, right. The reason why I needed these is because you need clay, and the best way that I found to get clay, other than going around and grinding for it, is actually because I've got this. I can grab some cobblestone. I can put it in here. Get rid of this little lot, and I'll stick it in there for a minute. That will cook it down to gravel. I can then put it back in, and it will grind down to sand. I can then grind it down again to dust, which I can then use for 2 reasons. One, I can put it in the automatic sieve and get some resources in it, or I can put it in these barrels and it will make clay, the actual blocks of clay, which is a nice, easy way of doing it. So yeah, always recommend that. There's a way to automate doing that. You just need to fill it up with water and have the dust feeding into the top and also feeding out at the bottom. Sorry, feeding out at the top and feeding in at the top as well, so it pulls in and out at the top. Ugh, I'll get there eventually, sorry. Getting a little bit tongue-tied this morning. So yeah, now we'll come back to this chest here. You may have actually seen what I've already done. These are all the quests I can now hand in, including the cake, for the warm-up. This is basically what I've been concentrating on on the weekend. So we did do the wood one. Now we can complete all of these. So dark oak saplings, which I decimated a dark oak forest for. The dirt, the sand, cobblestone, yellow wool, which was nice and easy to do because I found a nice area for sheep. The clay, which I got, as I've just explained with that. Running around collecting poppies, which is always fun. The 64 paper, which you saw my sugarcane farm, my reed farm, and a load of pigs also died at the same time. It was a bit of a massacre. So we'll hand all of these guys in. So we've got the sheep, clay. Sand. Ooh, builder's wand. Haha, cool. Dirt. Stone. Paper. Oops, misclicked. Roses. Pigs. Seeds. And the dark oak saplings. Oh, nicely done. Now the last one to do is the cake, which we will do. I just needed to clear my inventory up, so we will put on our new armor. And we will also move our old tools. We don't need these shears at the moment. Don't need you or you anymore. We'll put these guys in there as well. The diamond chisel, the sleeping bag I won't mind keeping on me. Quest book I don't need. And you two I don't need at the moment. Right, just tidy that little lot up. Right, the cakes. Now I could grab all these one at a time and fill it all up. But I think what we're going to do is actually make our first quest delivery system. If I've got some glass. I hope I've got some glass. I have got some glass. That makes a nice change. Yeah, we just need some wood. We need our quest book. And we're going to make our quest delivery system here. Which is, what was it? Glass on the sides, them on the edges, and the quest book in the middle. We don't lose our quest book, so no worries there. Okay, we'll get rid of this touch. Put you there. We will then grab the quest book. Click on, make sure that you've got this one selected. Click select ask, and then right click on there, and that will put that QDS, the quest delivery system, bound to that quest line. So it's happy birthday, and as you saw in the chat, it also says happy birthday. So we just need a item conduit, which we got, and we will set that to insert, that to extract, disconnect that, and then all of them should go into there. Now there's more than it requires. As you can see, it's nicely going in, and it's a little bit easier than having to manually submit every single one of the cakes. So I just want to keep an eye on it. There we are. Oops, I think it took them all, including my book then. Whoops. Oh, well, that means I need to make another quest book. That was not the idea. But I need some leather, and I need some paper now. Right, let me just remake my quest book, and I'll be with you in just a second. Okay, quest book remade. Can't believe I did that. Never mind. So yeah, we've got his cakes plus a bit extra, unfortunately, but I'm not really too fussed. So we can just claim that last reward, and we have a full set of the Xersos magical crops armor, which is really cool, because not only does it mean that we're fairly well protected, it also means we'll make life a little bit easier, because with it we can now fly. So yeah, I can now get to building and seeing how things go a little bit easier. And I can also explore this little area, because I noticed this in the middle of this mountain, and I kind of wanted to get up and over to have a look. Oh, that's pretty cool, isn't it? Just a little basin with a couple of little trees in it. Nothing fantastic, but I just wondered if it was a little bit bigger, but never mind. Probably a good place to build a tower, maybe. cow coming up out of the mountain. Yeah, might be a good area to do a little bit of the Mntdewmania magic stuff, maybe. Because that's part of the quests, as you may know. In case you don't, let's grab the quest book out again. Because now we can get to starting on all of these and hoarding flowers. As you can see, there's a lot of Mntdewmania stuff, which, you know, like the day blooms, you need 100,000 of these guys to actually complete that quest. So yeah, it might be a good place to do that. So that particular one I'm not going to be rushing into, because if anyone's been watching my expedition server playthrough, you know I'm not that great with Mntdewmania. It's always a mod I wanted to get into, but never really could get the time to actually do or read through properly. I would recommend, if you're interested in, what the hell is a Blazel Rod? Basil Rod. Never seen one of them before. That's a new one. Anyway, if you do want really interested in Mntdewmania, the best person to go and watch is Scoop, 4-ounce Scoop. So yeah, what is Basil Rod? Nasal powder, is that part of the new updates? I know thermal does need updating on this pack, but never seen this before. What's this used for? I don't know that one. That's interesting. Always nice to find something new that you don't know. Right, so yeah, I think that will wrap it up for today's episode. I do apologise that it's been more of a catch-up. Hopefully from now on I'll do like the cool step-by-steps, try and do things a little bit more on camera, but I'm hoping now that I can fly, the next thing will be to build a building. I don't know where to put it as yet, because I'm thinking that I need to get the ore processing plant up, which also requires power, so I need a power plant and an ore processing area, because I want them, and then I can concentrate on building a factory afterwards, because like I said in the previous video, I'm going to have like a power plant for different buildings, the ore processing plant, which will get me all my resources in, and then I can use those resources in a factory to actually do the quests, and then different areas for different things, because I'm thinking that the ore processing should possibly go here. This might be a good place for it, because then it'd be next to a dock, so then maybe we could actually have like an import-export docking system sort of thing. I don't know, probably talking out my backside, but never mind. You know, we can have roads leading as well. Yeah, I think this might be a good place, either there or there, with a power plant thing there. I need to figure out which power I want to use as well, so let me know in the comment section which power you think I should try. There's not much in the way of large power, unfortunately. There's no big reactors, there's no advanced generators. Basically the power for each mod is what we have. Might be an idea to start with lava power, use thermal expansion stuff, but yeah, we will try and we will see what we come up with. So I still need to kind of design these buildings as well. If you've got any thoughts on what I can actually build, you know, if you want to post me an image or something like that, or send me a link, feel free, and I'll see what I can come up with as well. So yeah, right, that's enough of me waffling. I do hope that you've enjoyed this episode regardless of it being a catch-up video, but I just want to get that warm-up quest done so we could fly and whatnot. But if you did enjoy this video, please remember to hit that like button. It does help me out more ways than you know. Also, make sure that you go and check Mntdew's channel out. Go and check 4-ounce Scoop's channel out if you enjoy Mntdewmania, and also go and check out Mr. Big Cheesecake. He's a new friend of mine. He's a decent guy. He's given me a shout out on one of his videos, so I'm going to return the favour. and he's doing some playthroughs with his own mod pack called The Good Life. Go and check it out. There should be a link in my description. If not, he is in my recommended channel list as well. So I've got a couple of things to remember to do on this video. So I apologise if I forget anything. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me. Have yourself a very good day, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.